Hi students, I am your chemistry miss Mrs. Anbumalar. Today we are going to see the continuation for the lesson 4, that is the transition elements. The topics today we are going to see, the topic is potassium dichromate. Okay, so first we are going to see the preparation of potassium dichromate. So how it will be prepared? It is prepared from the chromate ore. First step, what are the process? First step is ore is concentrated by gravity separation process, and the second one is the sodium carbonate mixed with after the concentrated. What is mean by concentrated? Concentrated means removal of impurities by gravity separation process. So what is mean by gravity separation process? The heavy oxide ore is used to purify this method. The heavy oxide is slanting on that surface. So slanting on the surface means heavy running current of water is flow on that surface. The lightly impurities are rocky and sand substance is removed away along the running water. This is the method to purify the gravity separation process. Second one, after the concentrated ore is mixed with sodium carbonate and lime and is roasted in oxygen. What is meant by roasted? It is roasted means நம்ம வறுக்கிறதுன்னு சொல்லுவோம். So in this presence of oxygen, it will converted into what is the equation? It is the chromate ore. Sodium carbonate react with oxygen heated at 900 to 1000 degrees Celsius. It is converted into sodium chromate, Na2CrO4, then ferric oxide, Fe2O3, ferric oxide, and then carbon dioxide gas is liberated. So according to how to ferrichrome, that is the Fe2O3. So here 2 Fe, so here that is the 4 Fe, then N8, so again here 7 oxygen, here also 8 sodium chromate. So this is the ferric oxide, this is ferric oxide, this is sodium chromate. Okay, so this is the first one. Again the roasted moss is then treated with water. So again this roasted moss, that is the roasted moss is sodium chromate, and treated with water to separate the soluble sodium chromate insoluble iron oxide. Sodium soluble, next step is soluble sodium chromate to insoluble iron oxide, insoluble iron oxide, insoluble iron oxide. So then again the yellow solution of sodium chromate is treated with sulfuric acid. After next processes, that is the sodium chromate. So yellow color sodium chromate mixed with concentrated sulfuric acid, right? Concentrated sulfuric acid, sodium chromate into sodium dichromate, then converted into sodium dichromate. Okay, so this is the next one. So what is the equation? First one is what is the process? Sodium chromate. What is the equation? What is the formula? That is sodium chromate, Na2CrO4. Sodium chromate react with concentrated sulfuric acid to form sodium dichromate. So we already know that potassium K2Cr2O7. So we already know that. What is that formula? K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate. We already studied this equation. Instead of potassium here, that is Na2Cr2O7, potassium sodium dichromate. So it is a orange red color. After then, when react with plus sodium sulfate, Na2SO4, then H2O. Okay, so this is the another one. So these are all the another equation. Sodium chromate, then concentrated sulfuric acid to potassium, that is sodium dichromate. This is yellow color. This is converted into what color? That is the orange red color. Orange red color. Okay, so this is the equation. So next one is the above solution is concentrated by rest soluble sodium sulfate. So here that is the mixed with the sodium sulfate. How to remove the sodium sulfate? Again the solution is filtered and further concentrated. So again this solution is filtered, then again it is concentrated. Concentrated means again remove the sodium sulfate. After then the saturated solution of sodium dichromate in water is mixed with potassium chloride. So after then how it will converted into potassium chromate crystal. So again sodium dichromate crystal is filtered and concentrated potassium chloride. So next one is next equation. So next equation, sodium dichromate Na2Cr2O7, sodium dichromate again react with potassium chloride, again converted into potassium chromate. So that is the potassium dichromate K2Cr2O7. Then again plus NaCl. Okay, so this is NaCl, sodium chloride. This is sodium dichromate, this is potassium dichromate. Again sodium chromate is converted into react with sodium chloride or potassium chloride, it is converted into potassium dichromate. So this is also this is orange red, this is also orange red. Okay, this is also orange red. Okay, so this is the another one. So this is the first preparation of the potassium dichromate. First what are the steps are following? First one is first ore is concentrated. What are the ore? First one is chromate ore is taken. The ore is concentrated by gravity separation process. The next one is sodium carbonate and lime roasted in oxygen. After then it is converted into sodium chromate. Sodium chromate, soluble sodium chromate is converted into insoluble iron oxide when react with concentrated sulfuric acid to form sodium dichromate. The sodium chromate is converted into sodium dichromate. Sodium sulfate is removed by the concentrated, then adding potassium chloride, it will convert it into potassium dichromate and the NaCl. Okay, so this is the preparation of first one, potassium dichromate. Okay, so next one is, second one is, what are the physical properties? What are the physical properties? First one is physical properties. Physical properties. What are the physical properties? First one is the potassium dichromate is a orange red crystalline solid. It is an orange red crystalline solid. Crystalline solid. First step, it is an orange crystalline solid. Melting point that is 671 Kelvin, and it is moderately soluble in cold water. So it is moderately soluble in cold water. Completely soluble in, so very much soluble, that is completely soluble in hot water. Completely soluble in hot water. On heating, it is converted into chromic oxide and molecular oxygen. When we are heating the potassium dichromate, on heating, it is converted into chromic oxide Cr2O3 plus molecular oxygen. Okay, so this is the on heating. It emit toxic chromium fumes. So that is chromium oxide is very toxic one. That is the chromium oxide is a toxic one. So another one is it is converted into sodium dichromate. So what is the equation? Potassium K2Cr2O7. What is this equation? Potassium dichromate, right? Potassium dichromate. Then again it is heated. It will converted into potassium chromate, K2Cr4, potassium chromate. Then this is the chromic oxide, Cr2O3, chromic oxide. Okay, then again oxygen. Okay, so that is the true chromic oxide. Then potassium here also. So potassium dichromate, this is potassium dichromate. This is potassium chromate. Potassium chromate. This is chromium oxide. This is chromium oxide. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one is structure of chromate and dichromate ion. So next we are going to see the structure of next one is structure of chromate and dichromate ion. Structure of chromate and dichromate ion. Okay, first one is what is the chromate ion? What is the formula? Chromate ion CrO4 2 minus chromate ion, dichromate ion Cr2O7. So that is the dichromate ion. Okay, so what is the chromate ion? How to in the form of, so chromate ion, so how to write? Potassium chromate, so K2CrO4. This is the salt form. So here also this is also 2 minus, how to write? K2Cr2O7, potassium dichromate. That is the we can write like this, potassium dichromate, sodium chromate. So next one is first we are going to understand oxo anions of chromium. So chromate and potassium dichromate is the oxo anions of chromium. Okay, this is the first one. Second one, oxidation state. Oxidation state, how to calculate the oxidation state? Oxidation state is plus 6. Oxidation state is plus 6. Okay, so how to calculate? Suppose this is considered for X oxygen, this is X, oxygen is minus 2, minus 8 equal to minus 2. X is equal to plus coming that side, minus 2 plus 6, X is equal to minus 8 plus 8 equal to 6 plus 6. Here also the same thing. This is also we studied the last year. So what a potassium chromate, this is considered X, means that is the 2X minus 14 equal to minus 2, 2X equal to 12, X is equal to 6. Okay, so this is also we studied the last year. So this is the oxidation state of both chromate ion and the dichromate ion is plus 6. Another one is a moderately strong oxidizing agent. It is a strong oxidizing agent. Strong oxidizing agent. In aqueous solutions, both ions are interconvertible. So what is mean by both ions are interconvertible? Cr2O7 2 minus, it is converted into CrO4 2 minus. So that is the interconvertible. So in aqueous solution, so in aqueous solution, both the ions are interconvertible. So this is the another one. So pH, so acidic, what is mean by acidic? It is a dichromate ion. So here we can write OH minus. In the alkaline medium, dichromate is converted into, so that is chromate ion. So that is the then next one is acidic medium, that is H plus. So chromate ion is converted into dichromate ion. So that is in acidic, the pH, acidic pH, it is present in the form of dichromate ion. Okay, so acidic pH. And next one is what is the alkaline pH? Alkaline pH, that is the chromate ion. So the chromate ion is yellow in color. This is red orange color. Okay, so that is the next one is what is the structure of, this is the another one. So chromate ion present in the salt of potassium or sodium, potassium chromate, potassium dichromate. It is the form of oxo anions of chromium. Then oxidation state is plus 6. Oxidizing agent, that is the it is a moderate strong oxidizing agent, and another one is potassium chromate. So that is the K2Cr2O7. It is an interconverter in aqueous solution. It is an dichromate ion is converted into chromate ion. That is in the acidic mean, that is in the form of dichromate ion is the red orange color. Alkaline medium, it is the chromate ion, that is the yellow color. Okay, next we are going to see the structure of chromate ion. So next one is structure of chromate ion. Structure of chromate ion. First one is, what is the structure? What is structure? CrO4 2 minus. So oxidation state is +6. That is, we already know that oxidation state +6. How to draw the structure? So chromium 2 oxygen. How to write? Chromium, here oxygen, here oxygen. So 2 oxygen is over. So next one is oxygen, minus charge. Okay. So that is the, these also, suppose here the structure is like that, mean these structures are exhibit in a resonance structure. Resonance structure. Okay, resonance structure means this minus charge is coming inside, means this charge is coming to that minus charge. Again, it will come to that side. This is will coming to this bond is coming to that side. This is also coming. This is double bond. So that is the interconvertible. The delocalize that electrons in that structure. So that is, it is a resonance structure. So but is the oxide form. So the how to write this one? So that is the interconvertible. How can we explain that is, here oxygen, here oxygen, here one oxygen, here one oxygen, the dotted line. The double bond is explained in the dotted line. So here, so see the structure, it is look like a tetrahedral, right? So is a tetrahedral structure. So this is the ionic form. So that is, we can write like this. So it is a tetrahedral. Tetrahedral. All the sides, the oxygen chromium bonds are equal. That is the 166 pictometer. Okay, that is the length, distance between the chromium and the oxygen, that is 166 pictometer. This is the structure of chromate ion. So next we are going to see the structure of dichromate ion. What is the structure of dichromate ion? So what is the formula? Cr2O7 2 minus. So that is dichromate ion. Dichromate ion. This is the structure of dichromate ion. Okay, Cr2O7. How to write? Again 2Cr like this. Here 2 oxygen, here 2 oxygen, here 2 oxygen, here 2 oxygen, here one oxygen, here one oxygen, but one oxygen is shared with the 2 chromium. Okay, so this is the structure. Single bond means the minus symbol. Here that is this chromium structure. How to write this? The oxides of chromium structure. So here again Cr, here oxygen sharing chromium, here that is the 3 oxygen, 3 oxygen, oxygen, here 3 oxygen, here also oxygen. So what is the meaning for that? The 3 oxygen chromium bonds are equal. So here that is the chromium oxygen bonds are equal. What is that length? The bond length is 163 pictometer. So the structure can be, so that is the oxidation state 2 minus. So here that is the length between the chromium and the oxygen. Is the another one, the chromium oxygen, this 3 bond length, this chromium oxygen chromium, the bond, this bond length is 179. That is when compared to this one, this is the higher one, 179 pictometer. Okay, so this is the another one. This is the structure of dichromate ion. So next we are going to see the what are the chemical properties. What are the chemical properties of this potassium dichromate ion? What are the chemical properties? First one is a powerful oxidizing agent. First property is chemical properties. Chemical properties. So chemical properties, it is the first one. First one, potassium dichromate is a powerful oxidizing agent. Powerful oxidizing agent. Oxidizing agent. How it will be explained? In the presence of hydrogen plus ion. So what is this? Is the chromate ion. Okay, how to write? Cr2O7 chromate ion 2 minus. In the acid medium, that is H plus, 6 electrons are gained, 2 converted into chromic oxide, that is Cr2O3 plus 7 molecule of H2O. It is oxidized. You can, that the change in the oxidation state, chromium 6 to chromium 3 plus. So what is this oxidation state is plus 6, right? So this chromium plus 6 oxidized to plus 3 oxidation state. This is the potassium dichromate in the following. So how it will can be explained? That is, so many oxidizing equations are there. First one is, so first equation, it ferrous salt to ferric salt, ferrous salt to ferric salt. Ferric salt, all equations are in the ionic format only. So that is potassium Cr2O7 2 minus, that is dichromate ion, Fe2 plus 14H plus, giving chromic oxide Cr3 plus 6Fe3 plus 7H2O. Okay, so this is chromic oxide. Fe2 plus is converted, ferrous sulfate is converted into ferric, Fe3 plus 2 plus. This is oxidizes. Second one, it is oxidizes iodide ion to iodine. So next one, iodide ion to iodine. So how to convert the iodide ion? So here, that is, first one is iodide ion, dichromate Cr2O7 2 minus plus iodide ion plus 14H plus. So that is again iodide is converted into iodine, Cr3 plus, again 3I2 plus 7H2O. Okay, so this is the iodide ion is converted into iodine. So next one, sulfide to sulfur, sulfide to sulfur, sulfide to sulfur. How it will converted sulfide to sulfur? That is the same one, Cr2O7 2 minus plus sulfide ore 2 minus, in everything is react under acid medium. So that is the, so here 2Cr3 plus the sulfur, then H2O. Okay, so this is another one. Sulfide is converted into sulfide is converted into sulfur. So next one, fourth one, sulfur dioxide to sulfate ion, sulfur dioxide to sulfate ion, sulfur. So that is the again Cr2O7 2 minus, then SO2 plus acid medium gives again sulfate Cr3 plus, again it will react with sulfate SO4 2 minus plus H2O. That is sulfur dioxide is converted into sulfate ion. Okay, so this is the another one. So next one, stannous salt to stannous salt. What is the stannous salt? First one is potassium, fifth one stannous salt to stannic salt, stannous salt to stannic salt. Okay, so this is the another one, stannous salt to stannic salt. So another one is how it, what is the equation? Cr2O7 2 minus plus stannous 2 plus 14H plus, giving 2Cr3 plus 3SN4 plus 7H2O. Okay, so here see all the equations, all the chromium are 3 plus ion, then again 7 molecule of water. So everything under the same equation. Remember, everything is easy. And another one is sixth one, it is oxidizes with alcohol to acid, So first one is potassium dichromate. That is the important equation. One is an organic equation. Again it is the sulfuric acid. Then again ethyl alcohol. What is the formula of ethyl alcohol? That is CH3 CH2OH. Okay. So then it is converted into potassium sulfate plus Cr2SO4 thrice plus acetic acid, 3 molecular acetic acid CH3COOH. Okay, this is acetic acid. Then 11 molecule of H2O. This is only the different equation. Okay, this is the another one. So next we are going to see, that's all about the chemical properties. Oxidizing, it is a powerful oxidizing agent. It is oxidizes the different ions, that is the chromium ion to chromic ion. So next one is chromyl chloride test. Important test, that is the chromyl chloride test. How it will be chromyl chloride? So in the last year practical we are studying about this chromyl chloride test for chloride. Chromyl chloride test. What is the chromyl chloride test? So we are taking the barium chloride salt plus react with concentrated sulfuric acid, then potassium dichromate, right? Potassium K2 Cr2O7 potassium dichromate. It will convert, liberated into red orange vapors evolved. Okay, you remember that? Red orange vapors evolved. These vapors are passed through the lead acetate solution. Lead acetate solution. The yellow precipitate is obtained. Okay, so this is the yellow precipitate is obtained. This is the confirmatory test for chloride, right? That is the same thing. Chromyl chloride test, barium chloride, concentrated sulfuric acid is added, potassium dichromate, red orange vapors are evolved. These vapors are passed through the lead acetate solution, is converted into yellow precipitate is obtained, means that is confirmed that it is the chloride is present in that compound. This is the identification of the chloride. So here the three equations are there. First one is potassium dichromate, K2Cr2O7 potassium dichromate, then sodium chloride plus again sulfuric acid, right? So sulfuric acid, it is converted into potassium bisulfate, then sodium bisulfate, then chromyl chloride. So the red orange vapors is, that is nothing but it is the chromyl chloride. Okay, chromyl chloride, then water. Okay, the liberated, this is the red orange vapors, that is chromyl chloride. Okay, this is the chromyl chloride, this is the red orange vapors evolved. This again the red orange vapors is passed through the alkaline solution, that is sodium hydroxide. Chromyl chloride is sodium hydroxide. It is converted into sodium chromate, Na2CrO4, then 2 molecule of sodium chloride, then H2O. Okay, so this is the another one. Then again this sodium chromate is converted into, so that is the yellow solution. Sodium chromate is converted into passing through the lead acetate solution. Okay, it is converted into lead chromate ion, that is PbCrO4, lead chromate ion. Again it is precipitated lead chromate. It is a yellow precipitate. I already told, no, that is the yellow precipitate. So again it is sodium acetate, CH3COONA, sodium acetate. Okay, so this is the another one. This is the chromyl chloride test. Potassium dichromate, sodium chloride. Here sodium chloride instead of barium chloride. Here sodium chloride is taken. Then sulfuric acid, potassium bisul, sodium chromyl chloride will be liberated. The liberated chromyl chloride is dissolved with the sodium hydroxide, and sodium chromate is obtained. Again it will react with lead acetate solution. This is lead acetate solution. It is converted into lead chromate. So this is the yellow precipitate. Finally last one. This one is, that is what are the uses of potassium dichromate. First one, it is a strong oxidizing agent. That is, we already know that it is a strong oxidizing agent. So strong oxidizing agent, this is the first one. Second one, it is used in the dyeing and printing. So dyeing means that is the சாய தொழிற்சாலைன்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா. So that is the dyeing, that is the dyeing and printing. Another one is it is a leather tannery. So தோல் பதப்படுத்துறது. So leather tanneries for chrome tanning. And another one is fourth one is a quantitative analysis estimation of compounds of iodide. It is used in the quantitative analysis in the estimation of iron compounds from iodides. Iron compounds and iodides. Okay, so that's all about this topic, that is the preparation, chemical properties, structure and the uses of potassium dichromate. Next we are going to see the potassium permanganate. See the next video. Okay, thank you children.